Okay, picture this. You're in a high-stakes English job interview. The hiring manager asks a question, and your mind goes totally blank. Don't know the answer in an English interview? Never say, "I don't know." Say this instead. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're fixing this terrifying moment for good. Seriously? Sitting across from a hiring manager and suddenly blanking out. It's paralyzing, especially when English isn't your first language. You might feel like, poof, all your vocabulary just vanished into thin air. But trust me, it is absolutely not the end of the line. Here's the golden rule, folks. Never just bluntly say, "I don't know," and sit there in awkward silence. And whatever you do, please don't try to fake an answer. Experienced interviewers can spot a bluff a mile away. Instead, I'm going to give you the ultimate playbook. 4 professional phrases to completely save the day. Let's start with Section 1, the 4-step interview formula, from panic to poise. Okay, so the steps are literally just pause, acknowledge, think, and respond professionally. This is your go-to formula to manage that massive spike in panic. When your heart is racing, your brain kind of just shuts off, right? Taking a confident 5 to 10-second pause signals real emotional maturity. Acknowledging the question out loud buys you precious seconds to gather your thoughts. Moving right along to step 1, buying time to think, the let me think strategy. That's an interesting question. Let me think about it for a moment. Practice saying that out loud. It's a calculated, super professional script for when you just need, a few seconds to breathe. It asks for processing time without making you sound insecure. Just look at the difference here. The weak response is full of uhs and awkward silence. It's basically a dead end. But the confident response, it sets a firm boundary. It shows you're totally in control of the room, even when you're momentarily caught off guard. Imagine you're right there in the room. They ask a tough question, and you just calmly smile and say, "That is an excellent question about the new workflow. Let me take a moment to gather my thoughts so I can give you a structured answer." Boom. Tension disarmed. You look poised, thoughtful, and completely unfazed. All right, step 2, explaining your approach, thinking out loud. Our second phrase is, "I'm not entirely sure, but I would approach it by." This is pure gold. Half the time, interviewers are really just testing your critical thinking, not your textbook memory. They want to see exactly how you tackle a problem when you don't have all the facts. A weak candidate, they just give up. They shut down the conversation. But a strong candidate uses this exact phrase to think out loud. It completely flips a negative into a massive positive because it showcases your logic and how you break problems down into actionable steps. For instance, you could say, "I'm not entirely sure about the exact metric, but I would approach it by first checking our historical data, then comparing the seasonal trends." Did you catch those transitional words? First and then? Using words like that gives your answer real structure. Next up, step 3, pivoting to what you know, bridging the gap. Phrase number 3 is, "I haven't encountered that situation before, but here's how I would handle it." This redirect is basically a magic trick. Use it when you don't have direct experience with their exact scenario, but you do have transferable skills you can easily pivot to. Again, notice the contrast. Saying, "I don't have experience with that," forces the interviewer to scramble for a new question. It halts everything. But our confident response keeps the dialogue flowing beautifully. It builds a bridge right over to a topic you actually know. I haven't encountered that exact conflict before, but in a similar situation, I would start by scheduling a one-on-one meeting to understand their perspective. See how seamless that is? You're honest about what you don't know, while immediately showcasing what you definitely can do. And finally, step 4, showing eagerness to learn, embracing honesty. "I don't have the exact answer at the moment, but I'm willing to learn." I really can't stress this enough. Radical honesty, paired with real, energetic enthusiasm, is universally respected by hiring managers all over the world. It shows so much integrity. I really gotta warn you again about bluffing. Seriously, don't do it. Rambling, throwing out vague buzzwords, or pretending you know a software program you've literally never seen, huge red flag. Taking the confident, honest route proves you're someone they can actually trust. Just listen to how great this sounds out loud. "I don't have the exact answer at the moment, but I'm willing to learn. I pick up new systems quickly and would happily take a course to hit the ground running." That right there, that is exactly how you turn a lack of knowledge into undeniable potential. Let's look at the big picture now. Confidence over perfect knowledge, the winning mindset.
If you take away anything today, let it be this. You don't need to know everything. You just need to show confidence, honesty, and a willingness to learn. Employers aren't hiring walking encyclopedias. They want adaptable problem solvers. They want to see how you handle pressure and how you communicate when things get tough.
Save this for your next English interview. You now have the exact toolkit to navigate the scariest interview moments with total grace. So, what's the one interview question you're most terrified of? And which of these 4 phrases are you going to use to finally conquer it? Walk into that room completely empowered. You've got this.